Page 86, how great is our God? 4/4 time, and the key is C major, no sharps or flats. Unless they stick some accidentals in there, let's go exploring and find out. Starting with the right hand. Third finger, you're in this position. Because we got a G in there, we're not going to stay there, but that's where we're starting. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. And then you lift up, and then second finger on the last G. Second line, first measure. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. And oh, now look out. 16th notes. Third line, first measure. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. I'm not doing the 1E and a 2E Andy, and I'm too lazy. I just think 2 16th notes to an 8th note. Again, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. And you slowly work it up, and eventually you get 1 and 2 and 3. 1 and 2 and... But don't copy me, please. Work it out yourself. And then we do some more of all that wonderful stuff. Let's go over to page 87, second line, when the chorus starts. We're here. Third finger on the C, because it's held over from the previous line. It's a 3, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. 2 and 3 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and... Have I lost you yet? It's this second line, second measure is the tricky one because of the 16th notes. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. That's all. And then you go down to the last line. It's 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. 1 and 2 and 3. And on page 88, you get more of what we've already had. With those lovely 16th notes in the second line, you've already had these rhythms. Then on page 89, you got this chorus going. You've had the rhythm before, but they're adding some more harmony to it. So it's 1 and 2 and 3. I recommend 5/4 for the top, and thumb covers the bottom. And 3 and lift up. 2 and 3. We want to hear the melody as the top note, so play that legato if you can, and the other note you do the best you can. Second line, first measure, look out, you're here and then come up. I recommend a second finger on the first G and then move, but if you want to move immediately, it's up to you. I just prefer here. And then it is a 1-5, 1-4, 1-5, 1-4, and a 1-4 again. It's fine, because we're going to go back up. Second finger on the G. It's just this. That's what I'm after. And this fingering allows me to control that a little bit better, in my opinion. And then the last couple of lines, hopefully you can get those. The last measure at the bottom, that chord, that is a G, a C, and an E. It's a C chord. Left hand is just supporting. Keep the left hand soft and out of the way. You're going to cross over, and you're going to do this quite a bit, but that's okay. It's good fingering. You can do it. It's not the only one. If you have really big hands, you can go 3, 2, 1, and not cross over. But I recommend what they're suggesting in the book. This is good practice. And get to where you can do this without looking at the keyboard. You want to feel your way through that. Their fingering is fine. You can follow their fingering. I don't see any trickiness about the rhythm. So hopefully the left hand won't be causing you too much of a trouble. Let's put the hands together and see what we get slowly. So here at the start, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 4 and 3 and 4 and. Not too bad, I hope. Then on page 88 you get some more of the same kind of stuff we had before. Page 89, this is a typical example where they're starting to get excited, that's getting a little louder. It's like the climax and they're adding more notes to it. Don't let all this stuff blind you or get you distracted from what the melody is doing. It's all about the melody. So regardless of what else is coming on, focus on that melody at the top of page 89 here. All these other notes, don't let them distract you. So you'll get the rest of it, I think. As far as the dynamics, you can do this is a happy piece. This is a boisterous piece. This is a piece you want to sing out to the world, blah, blah, blah. Well, speed-wise, it says brightly. You'll have to decide how brightly you want to sing it, and that'll tell you how fast you're going to go. So it's how fast. 2, 3, 1. Is that how fast? Just watch out on the 16th notes, because how fast you want to sing those. Because however fast you're going to sing those will help tell you how fast you're allowed to go. You don't want to go too fast. How fast? Ba, 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 ba. So don't get too carried away with the speed at the beginning, because that messes you up for the 16th notes. I think about that. So then when you get down to the third line, be brightly about it, I guess. Don't get carried away with the speed. So as far as the pedaling going, for the most part, I'm going to pedal once each measure. The blurriness is okay. It goes with the atmosphere of the piece. However, when I get to these measures with the 16th notes in it, like the third line down on page 86, I'm not pedaling that little bit. So it's like that measure, I only may pedal the first beat or so, and then lift it up. And that's throughout the piece. I'm going to do it the same way. Otherwise, it's pretty much the whole measure. Just play the notes and then the pedal. It's up to you how you're going to pedal it, but that's how I'm going to pedal it. Throughout the whole piece is going to be the same way. So you can decide. Listen to the sounds you're getting and experiment with the pedal. Make sure you learn it without the pedal first so you can hear it clearly, so you understand the effect the pedal is having on the overall sound, and then you'll be better to judge how you want it to go. I want to do a play with me here. So I'm going to play pages 86 and 87, and I'll turn the page and count in again, and we'll do the rest of it. Just slowly to check the notes and the rhythms is all. 1, 2, ready and go, and. Stop and turn the page. 1, 2, ready and go. And 2, 3, 4. Hold. 2, 3, 4.